Hey everyone, we're back for the fifth day of the week, day 26. And first game we've entered the daily deep stacks $2. I think we did quite well in this the last time we tried. So yeah, it's a deep stack, so that's good. $500 prize pool only, but that's okay. Payout distribution is 15%. Estimated duration 5 hours. So okay, they're seating us at the table. Let's have a look. So look what the blind levels are there. Oh, okay, there we go. Boom. First hand, we have in the big blind, Jack 7. So, blind intervals, 8 minutes. And this is 8 players per table, so a bit different to yesterday, where we did okay yesterday. Oh, 2 hours before late rage, okay, it's done. So that's, this is quite a long one. If we can stick in here, then we might make a bit. Oh, a lot of callers. Small blind either late or just taking his time. We will call and have a look at the flop. Does someone have a king? Does someone have a flush draw? We block a straight draw, which means we could also rep one. No one seemed very happy with the king. Alright, that escalated. Check. We took a chance. We fold. Definitely fold. Probably trapping with the king. No. No way. Maybe not. JNSN applies the pressure and we fold. First hand of the tournament. We will call with our 5-4. We take a shot and it works. Ooh, and we do top pair, so that's quite nice. We will bet our top pair. Quite a decent bet, I think. Okay, we get one caller, and I don't think we're unhappy with the two. I don't think he's sticking in there with the two, so we will bet. Quite a big bet, actually, I think. Try and take this down now. Get any draws off, you know. We get a call. And what he's calling with, he could have a better 10 than us. I don't think we're getting him to fold. We're not going to commit too much to a bluff. We'll just see if our top pair is good. 9-3. Okay, so he held on with second pair. He didn't believe us. And we win quite a big pot. We really went for value on the turn. On the river, after being called so much, you know, we just checked to be a little safe. Happy with a big pot. He could technically have a 2. But I think we're really worried about just a better kicker with the 10. Jack 10 or King 10, Queen 10. Don't know about an Ace 10, but something like that. So we're happy for the win. Happy with the win. We will call the raise to our limp. From the same guy. Or the same person. Check. I don't think we believe the raise. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Flush is there. We could wrap the flush. I think we're going to go for value here. And we get the fold. And when I mean go for value, we obviously don't want the call. Which is probably the normal term for go for value in a case like that. But what I mean is we repping going for value. You know, we checked the flush draw. Looked like a flush draw. Maybe did arrive. We've got a bit of a card that could apply to a straight. He raised quite high, so he possibly didn't hit even though he was in the big blind. Or small blind. So we do get it through, so that's nice. Right. 8 of clubs, we will bet. We got an okay hand, I think, for that flop. Do you get a caller? We'll check. Okay, well now I think we can. I think now we fold. What was he calling us with? Maybe he doesn't believe us. Maybe there's an ace. Our hand didn't improve at all. If we got a club, we might have called. We definitely would have called that bet. So we did have a backdoor. No, not a backdoor. We had a flush draw, a weak one, but still. We're happy to let that one go. MJ really taking some time to think or to get to his seat. Yeah. Okay, 2 people in hand. That took a while. I think some people, you know, I'm that person sometimes. Take a bit of time to get back to the seat. Is he making a cup of coffee or something? Okay, now we're at a new table, so cards will be dealt once enough players join the table. Fair enough. There we go. Okay, we are now 4-handed, so that's an interesting change in the dynamic. And how will we play? First hand. We'll call in the small blind. Don't know what he's got, obviously. I think we will rep that actually. That being the jack. We got a backdoor straight draw. We did call the raise, so he does fold. Okay, it worked. Alright, now we are 7-handed, and now we've got ace queen. Really nice hand. And he raises similar size again. You know what? We're just gonna call. Blind level's still really low. You know, you might go 10 times blind or something, and people call you with some bad hands anyway. So you're possibly not getting anyone off the flop. You just, you know, or off the hand, or not too many people off the hand. So you're just wasting some chips possibly if you don't hit. So we're in for like 200 and something. So min raise, that's okay. Later, I think we'll be a lot more happy to get a hand like ace queen. Yeah, we're happy, but I don't think we have to overplay it, depending. We'll definitely fold. We would have got the ace. We don't have someone that's trapping with the jack or something. It's possible. Might have considered calling the raise, but the re-raise made the decision easy. Does seem to be a standard raise for him. We'll call. We're getting on the action. Obviously not a great hand. And I actually just think we're going to let this one go. We'll let this one go. Fold. He does get a caller though. From Josie Robert. Josie. Does good check, check. Ace. Okay, there we go. Raise with a good hand. Ended with a better 2-pair. Hit the ace. We'll call. 7-5 offsuit. 8-handed. Let's see if we can make something out of it. We'll call. Raising a limp. 5-6. We need a 4. We basically needed a 4 fold, I think. So we'll call, not believing him. Still hoping for a 4 though. 10 comes, so that's pretty cool. I think we bet half pot. Does call. Trying to rep the 10, guys, so a bit of a barrel. Could lose some chips here. This may be the we fold. Maybe had it. Maybe. Maybe. Now we limp with ace 3. So Sanka Hashimoto raised us last time. Did not back down. Scary stuff. We will try and steal this one though. He does fold, it does get through. So we're not just backing down just because he sticks around once and then bets us off. Well, bets us off. We were far behind, I'm sure, whatever he had. We'll limp again. Got some chips back on that end, so that was nice. We did also have the ace of spades for a backdoor flush draw. And then over card. 390, we're happy with calling that. Multiple players in the end, we're happy with that if we hit the flush, so it's sort of what we're looking for with a hand like this. Ooh. Okay, he seems to be escalating these things quite a lot. I'm folding. Escalating quite a lot, so either he's going to carry on, he's going to do well, or he's going to go out. We will just see how people play against him and make sure we play correctly against him. We don't want to call with just anything, I think. Not when the bets are too big. I think it outweighs the advantage, possibly, of hitting it with a bad hand. Okay, and do get a caller. Okay, pocket sevens. Applied pressure, but pocket sevens. Flush draw on top. Pocket sevens. Kings way ahead. Played really aggressively. You can, I mean, you could be against a drawing hand, but pocket kings wins a very nice pot here. Re-raises, gets raised all in. Easy call. 7-2 offsuit. What shall we do with 7-2 offsuit? Well, we're in the big blind, so I don't know. Should we call? No, I don't think so. It's not like we're going to make much money. Thing is, the odds are against us to hit, and if we hit, we're not going to make any more money out of it because someone also hits an ace or something. We'll fold. We could have been funny and called, but yeah, we're not just giving away the chips there. So we will fold. Another time maybe we'll call. But again, we can't make anything more after the flop, so why go in with the worst hand? There's no bounties. That's a reason to do it. It does go all in again. We fold because we don't know what Palinha is going to do. Otherwise, this one we would have called with. No problem. All in, we've got a king. Keeps doing it, so we take the chance for 1,356. Definitely getting a call, yeah? Let's see. 9-8, we were ahead. Ace Jack, we were behind. Alright, and the 9 hits. Ouch. Flush draw there, though. And straight draw. King or club, and he wins. Only a king now. Otherwise, 9-8 gets it. Oh, wait, we've got the king. Guys, I wasn't even paying attention that we had. What we had. I don't know, we had the blocker. We're not in the hand. Okay, and he gets away with it with 9-8, but I do think he's going to keep applying the same sort of pressure if he gets a fairly good hand. Oh, Ace Jack, really a good hand to call with. You can't fault that. Just didn't work for him. We are deep stacked, so he can continue. we have? 9-7, 9-3. So we would have had a gut shot with a heart. That's quite nice as well. Backdoor straight flush draw as well. Easy call for us, that would have been. What was the re-raiser? Oh, now an ace comes. This could get interesting now. Wait, raise, re-raise before flop. With what? Flush draw does get there. Could we be against kings or queens? Could that be the re-raise? Lucky Bilky. Lucky Bicky, or whatever. Maybe he was a bit cautious when the ace came. Li Wah might have been trapping with an ace. I don't know if we put anyone on a jack. Possible. 10-9, we do have 9. Oh, we get a fold. Okay, so we don't see what they had. Definitely doesn't have an ace. I think. Maybe he does. Maybe fold that if you think of a guy as a jack. I don't know. Okay, big stack, Josie Robert. And actually, it's not that big. It's big, but it's not that big. It's like having 18 when you're playing with 10,000. We are deep stacks, so a lot of room to grow. 4, 5, 6 with a heart. Problem is the ace. Josie Robert is the one we're worried about for the ace. We raised it though. He didn't. So we do get the fold. Thankfully they didn't have one, and we pick up some chips. There we go. Now we've grown a bit there. That's good. We were quiet for a bit. Pick up a pot. We can take a bit of time. Blinds are still very low. We're folding. Yeah. 8-4. We better. Not even a gut shot. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, venison. Okay, well, 10-3 suited. We will limp. Okay, he has left the table now, so we may not be expecting too many short stacked shoves to happen on a constant basis. So that's a change. Wow, we had 2 pair. There's a flush draw. If we go for value here, you could trap. And what two? Oh, let's just bet, guys. You might normally do that. We've done it on the previous hand we were in. Maybe he doesn't believe us. Be nice if he's got a jack. But yeah, we're betting. Could be hard to get value later anyway. Oh, there we go. He does call. King Queen does get there. It was a big blind. I don't think we put him on King Queen. We'll just continue betting. I think he would have like instant. Oh, we don't. I mean, he could be playing us. I think he might have instant called a flush draw there. He does call. For some reason, it sounded quite violent. We'll bet half pot, thinking our 2 pair hope might be good. Okay, we do get a call, so he hasn't got the straight. 9-3. We have a high 2 pair. Shame. Okay, good. We got good value for that. We had 2 pair. He had a 3 stuck in there. Hence the time he took to think. But then he got a really nice. Shame. Maybe a bit of a cooler on the turn, yeah. Not sure if what. You know. Say nice hand, and then I say sorry. But we had a good hand. I mean, he just got coolered on the turn, shame. Okay, we did limp. Oh, there we go. We get a raise. We'll call that a raise. The big one. He could have something good, or he could be stealing the pot. We've got top pair. This will be really sad if he's got 10s and up, because we've hit a nice one, having called him. I think we're good. Could be trapping. Hope not. What does he put us on if we look? We could have pocket fives, pocket threes. Actually, just want the fold here because that did get quite big. He's thinking about it. Could be putting on a bit of a show. So he can shove with queens or something. He did have a massive hand. He folds. We're very happy with that. Okay, by the way, we would have beaten aces there, but queens we would have lost against. So we're happy to get the fold. I think it's good that we don't show anyway. I'm actually not sure how you show. I think you click on the card afterwards. Something. But anyway, we won a nice hand there. We hit top pair. That was good. I think he was just trying to steal a pot. But of course, quite nerve-wracking when you hit a 9 and there's so many overpairs that would raise like that. That would be happy with a flop like that. Just re-raise you all in. Or worse. I mean, or just re-raise you. We'll defend our big blind for 200. We're not gonna start betting on that flop. Now we will possibly start betting. If they start re-raising us, we'll see that. We'll definitely bet half pot now. We do get a caller, possibly just doesn't believe us. Could have hit a 10. He did raise 400. He might have ace high. Might have king high. Do we barrel? I think we do. Get one fold. We bet the 10, remember? The trap puller move pre-flop on the last one, possibly. And we win the pot. Okay. That was nice. Whew. We bet the 10. 10 would have still looked quite strong on that turn. I mean, on that river. And thankfully we get the fold. Does get raised. That makes our decision easy. We're going to just call. We're going to fold now. Just not get involved with whatever's going on there. Okay. Well, ace high, I don't know if ace high would be good. I don't think so, actually. I don't think so. Well, let's see what they're playing with, because this has gotten quite expensive. Quite a big pot. 6,900. It's a big bet. Blinds are only at 200, so we're still early. Stacks are still deep. Remember, estimated duration basically 5 hours. We've only been here for just over half an hour, I think. Yeah, about half an hour, actually. And he calls. Ace 2, Queen 9. What a call! Flush draw for Ace 2 on the turn. Sorry guys, that was crazy. Let's see what happened. Seems like a pretty neutralish one. Doesn't really attack the one guy. You can't really blame him for the bluff, I don't think. Just didn't work out. If we do pick up the gut shot on the D, we will bet half pot. We've got a backdoor straight flush draw. Happy for the fold, which we don't get. We're going to check because we did just barrel last time. Could be betting an 8. We fold. We'll give this one away. This one we're happy to give away. You don't have to barrel every hand, bluff every hand. You'll get caught. Maybe, well, you could get caught. But we did have outs there on the flop. Could have barreled, but we did that on the previous hand, so that we were in. So we don't want to just do that. We will fold queen 3 off. Excuse me. Only 160 players in at the moment, so it's quite a lot actually, but we've been playing for half an hour. It also shows the difference in the type of game. You're paying $2 with only 500? Was it 500 guarantee? What are we playing? $500, yeah, $500 guarantee. But yeah, the player pool's a bit low. Sometimes it's nice to play with a lot of players. Sometimes it's nice to play with less. It's interesting. Different types of games. Liwa puts on the pressure now against Lucky Bicky. Really made a great call on the really good call on the last hand. That was such a good call. I mean, there was a 10 on there. Ouch. On the river, there was a king. He was happy to be in the hand, it seemed. We weren't necessarily paying much attention. And this could just be a desperate raise. He doesn't call this time. And wins a big pot again. Not that he won the first one, just he won some of the last big one back because this one was also big. I did want to raise this. Let's raise this, guys. We've got some chips. We don't have to play everything terribly passively. It's quite a nice pot at the moment. We do get a call and a fold. We will definitely barrel as though we have aces or kings or queens. Or ace jack. If he's got a jack, it's going to make it hard for him to fold. I don't think he will. We pick the up and down up. And I think we just keep the pressure on. Now we're sort of repping aces or ouch, this isn't hard for us to barrel. I think he's calling. I don't think he's folding, guys. We'll make a barrel, yeah. Just keeping with the aces and kings bluff, that's it. Alright, we get a call. Horrible. Guys, I just wanted to take the chance. I sort of committed to my bluff. Ace blocking pocket aces. Didn't believe the jack, possibly. Or I suppose with ace queen, you're just waiting maybe for or boxing. Maybe waiting for one of the overcards to hit. And yeah, we committed to that one. Didn't have to be. We could have folded. We definitely could have folded. He was very happy to be in there. Obviously, having hit the queen, he was happy with that. Hard to fold that. Ugh. Okay. We're going to have to come back up here to stay involved. We will call. We hit a 6. We're going to go all in. We get a call. Does he have a queen? No, ace 4. We're ahead. No club. He's got a lot of it. Oh no, just an ace or club. We just no clubs, no ace. Happy with the 10. Okay. Cool. Alright guys, we're back in this. It was a nice flop for him. He was behind. Anything paired, I think he was pretty much, maybe not a 3. Everything else he was pretty much behind. We're going to make this 750. We've got some chips, and we need to stack up, and we've got a good hand, so let's go. Okay, back to 15. Put the pressure on after that bluff went wrong. Still very deep. What do we have? We're going to barrel here, guys. I mean, c-bet. Okay, he is very happy to call us. We do pick up the nut flush draw. We've got an ace. We hit the nut flush draw, but it's a double paired board, so we're just gonna. We're gonna. What's he calling with? Maybe an ace. We're gonna bet. We could just check it, but I think all in we have to fold. He calls, so we hopefully ahead. Yeah, 5s. Whew. Okay, guys, we got some value. I think going for value there, obviously now it's easy to say, was the correct move. He held onto his pocket pair. And it was good until the last card. So we're back at about 20, guys. I think we can say we recovered. We're basically where we were had we folded on the river against bench R. So that was a very quick comeback. We didn't have to sit there and stew for a very long time. We really got a nice run out there on the turn in the river. Even though the board was double paired. But again, we didn't go overboard. We were just trying to extract value from something that might think they're okay. But obviously not a full house. It's done this a few times. I'm gonna call. Okay, what's going on here? We're gonna try it, guys. We're gonna try it again. Bluffing everything. No, not bluffing everything. We're hoping to hit. Sometimes. Most of the time. Oh, he does call. Makes it a bit odd for us. And we will do one more. Which will make it very appealing for us to do one more again on the river. Calls us on our nonsense and we fold. Yeah, against a very aggressive player, possibly very loose player. So that was my fault. We gave those chips away. We'll try again. Because you won't expect us to try again. We're testing exactly how sticky he is. And I think we find he's extremely sticky. Fold. You think we can fold? What did he have? He just called. Ace, he could have a king. No. Ace, king, jack, 4. I don't think so. Fold. Okay, we're only at about half our starting stack. It's not that bad. Lines are still low. And we're going to possibly get some value of premium hands when we do get them, because our image is extremely loose and bluffy at the moment, which is fine. It's okay. Not the best flop for us at all. We will fold. It's the pressure on. Using his big stack, very dangerous. Could be. Could be very good for us if we get nuts. King 2, pot's only got 730, so I don't think we want to go overboard right now. There's a small stack there. We might be able to go into an all-in and see what happens, but this is an easy call. On the button. Okay, guys, we've got two pair. We've got this one, unless a flush gets there. Now we just want to get value. Knowing our image is very bluffy, remember? So we will bet half pot. We're on the D. We constantly do this. They're expecting us to do it. We do get one call which we're happy with. Also happy with the jack. I don't know what he's got that he'd be. I don't think we just let the diamond get there either. I think we try and take this now. Yeah, we're all in. See. Ace 10. We are ahead, just no queen. That's it. Ace is 1. Two pair, very strong. Okay. Guys, again, we're back up to starting stack, so we're keeping this interesting. Alright, we won't keep on doing bad bluffs, but sort of compensated a little bit there. We went on the same image. He thought ace high would be good to call us with, and we got back where we were. So it does make up for it a bit, and now I think we'll just continue on that, sort of on that bluff image, because you can have that image, but you're still going to obviously be playing when you have good hands, you know, easily. So now we just got to be perhaps a little tighter, depending, but we'll still look for some spots. I think ace-10 suited though, very nice hand. So that flop was very nice for us. Okay, we do have chips again, but we're gonna make this 1,002. Let's get the limpers out. Or we're going to get value out of the limpers. We also have a suited ace-10, so royal flush, nut flush, okay. Broadway straight, ace. It's a good end. Everyone folds. How crazy is that? Maybe our image is, we get one hand there and now our image isn't so loose. Well, they're just not willing to play for that. Wow, I didn't actually expect a fold from everyone, I'll be honest. But happy for it. Very happy for it. Especially with that flop. I think we needed a jack. Gut shot jack there. Maybe an ace. Okay, we do see the flop. We have a 3. Now we're going to play this different, sort of different to what we've been playing. Not that we've been in a lot of hands like this. We've paired bottom pair. We're not trying to bet anyone off. We're happy where our stack is currently. Not really, but we're happy to pick a few spots to grow it. I don't think our 3 is good yet. Maybe, but I doubt it. I'll be quite surprised. Yeah, we're folding. Queen 3, ace 3. Fold. Queen 5 off. Being a bit of a note there. Okay. Not a bad flop for us if we were in here. But again, with our reputation, possibly our reputation at the moment, we've been challenged on some big attempted bluffs that we've done. So we got some good ones through, I think, in the beginning. But our image is like that now, I think. So that's cool. We got an R stack and we have that image to go by. So we've got something to go by. That's good. So I think we've got we're ahead of just starting in that sense. Let's play. What's going on? Yeah. Pocket pair, trip sixes, flopped straight with 4-7. Don't know. Queen 4, we will suited, we will call. Get a min raise, that's okay. From a short stack. See what to expect. He's still got about 30 big blinds behind him, so he doesn't have to be too aggressive. We're going to fold, definitely, to that raise. He's basically putting Zaulas all in. I don't think there'll be a call. There may be, but I don't know. That does come off as a strong raise, to be honest, because we were there in the middle. It wouldn't be a terrible flop for us. Queen Jack, offsuit in the big blind. We're happy with that. Let's try. Will Lucky Vicky do something again? Oh, that's a difficult one. Guys, we're going to take a chance here and we're going to shove. Got a good end. Let's see. Tens, we're flipping. And we hit the jack. Okay, no back doors, so just we got 95% equity. We're ahead. Just holding. All right, got a big stack and he called us. Okay, we took the risk. I didn't want to just call and play that. I just thought, you know, he's raising a lot. He's got a big stack. He's being aggressive. Maybe our loose reputation worked there. I don't know. But we got some good chips back there, that's for sure. And hit the jack. That was great. Tens, we're happy to be against tens there. Not overly happy, but we're happy. We hit the jack, so that was great. We're going to fold, yeah. A lot of people interested in this. 3 times big blind raising, one. Okay, all in. It's not that big. I suppose we could have called. They can't re-raise. But ace 5, not the most comfortable four-way in a pot. And we made a big win there, guys. We literally doubled up with Queen Jack. They doubled up. So we were making progress. We built a bit. We doubled up with Queen Jack. That was nice. Very nice. Whew, so we got back in it with King 2. And yeah, now our stack is actually really high now. So this is good. Happy. King 10, Pocket Jacks, 7 6. Pocket Jacks has the diamonds, so it actually gets the flag. He's punching us. That was a delayed reaction. Ooh, we just lost another big hand. Maybe that's why. Hey, you shoved on us. Oh, yeah, pocket tens. It makes sense. He actually played that right. But we weren't bluffing, so. But yeah, we were not. Yeah. Queen Jack, all in. Scary. Very happy to be flipping. Way more happy to be hitting. And then obviously really glad to be holding to the end that it holds. Oh no, this is Chen Zhen now. New person, new person. What was that? Let's have a look. Largest stack, wow, 211,000. Someone has been going up. Well, that's interesting. Places paid 33. We're currently 31st, so that's quite good. Above average. Okay, we pick up a good premium, yeah. Ace King. We'll make it 2,000. We'll make it 2,000. Big stack in the big blind. It's really making him have to think about it if he's going to come along. Yeah. Nice flop. Why didn't you let him up? He's a big blind. If we get into a massive altercation and he hits something silly and we even hit top pair or something, we lose that, we're going to be really upset with ourselves. So we'll take the 1,000 chips. That's fine. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. We'll raise, guys. I don't think we have a very loose reputation here. I think this is a brand new table, so let's give it a go. And we haven't been that active either. We had the one raise. Oh, we're going to fold that one. Definitely folding that one. That's a bit much. See? We're a bit nicely. Get like 3 or 4 callers. We were making some money there. We'll raise again. We're not just going to stop because of one re-raise. We get the exact same sizing after us. Okay, we don't want to stick to it just because of ego, but the value is good. We're calling. Okay, let's check. Let him do what he's doing, and we'll probably end up backing out here. Okay, now I think we're actually okay, so I'm just going to check. We're going to call some raises. Okay, now we'll bet for a little bit of off pot. I don't know what he's calling us with. Hopefully, like if he's got a jack, I think he's calling. Well, yeah, I think he's calling us because we didn't quite play it like we have an ace or king. He's got a big stack. Could take a chance with the jack. Does just call. King queen. Ouch. He outkicks us. Good call. Interesting. We checked the king. He checked the king. So I don't think it was too bad for us to go for value. Could have checked, but still, I don't think it was too bad. King queen. It makes sense to raise. He's got a big stack, so 2,400. That could make sense. King 7, but now we're not suited. Well, guys, we're gonna go. We got a big pot here. Let's try it. We do it, the king. And we will bet third pot with our weak kicker. Our king and a weak kicker. We get a call, so we're not happy with that. 2 calls. Maybe we should have bet more. Now, we don't want to see an ace. We would love to see a 7. Not really unhappy with a 9. We get the up and down. Straight draw. So a 6 will be great. A 6 of diamonds or something. I don't know, guys. Can we call that? What will we be down? 17. Look like we're getting beaten, don't we? Could have stuck in there with a gut shot. Maybe. Oh, no. Well, that's too many people in, guys. We're folding. What does everyone have? We'll take our 28,000. Thank you very much. I mean, that just went so expensive. It's crazy. Ace Jack. That was bad. Queen Jack, there you go. You got the straight, which is what we suspected, I think. And ace jack of hearts. Lost a few chips there, but nowhere near as much as the other two guys. And yeah, put him on a straight. He had a straight. That was the reason for fold, even with the up and down. The guy's got the straight. He's probably got you beat already. It's probably going to stay that way. Um, all right. Well, we went down to about 9,000. So you know what? Bearing that in mind, to be currently 63rd place with 70 big blinds at 28,000, I'm not unhappy at all. I'm happy with that. It's fine. We got up to 30 something. We're back down to 28. We doubled up once. We're at 56. So we're going to keep playing. Hopefully it'll go well for us. That was how was that? We've been playing for just under an hour. How was that for a bit of a roller coaster? I mean, sort of self-inflicted roller coaster. I understand. We didn't really have any bad beats there, so that's nice. Did we give any bad beats? I'm trying to remember. Did we give any bad beats? We won a flip, Queen Jack versus tens. That was great. Yeah, there was a cooler. Maybe not a bad beat, I don't think. Just a cooler where we had King two against no King three. I think it might have been King three against no, we had 10-3 against 9-3. That was a big one. And when we had King two against Ace 10, that wasn't a cooler or a bad beat. That was just he called us with Ace high, so that's fine. That we were happy with. We went all in with Ace high. All right, so we've had a lot of action to get to this 28,000. 8,000 above starting. It is 16, 20 big blind, 20 and a half big blinds more than if we just stayed at starting stack. So, you know what? Not bad. 67 minutes before the end of late registration. If you came in now with 20, we would have 20 and a half more big blinds than you have or than someone had. So, definitely a positive thing for us. We lost a few chips, but we got away unscathed. You consider we hit top pair, we kicker, so obviously that's pretty standard to be careful. Four-handed, so I mean, definitely. But yeah, we're happy. Look at this, Chen's in $102,000 in career earnings on here. Career earnings. Sorry, I'm sounding like a commentator online or something. In GG tournament earnings. Okay, I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea. We've almost reached the 3-minute mark. We are give a little suspense as to whether I'll actually be back in time. We're definitely gonna try. 4 seconds, that was timing. The kettle hasn't even boiled. And I decided to come back and check how much time is left. We are back. We are back. What's she? Wait. Okay. We'll defend our blind with 8-4 suited, no problem. We'll check. I still don't feel like continuing bluffing. I've sort of given myself a problem. We'll check. Sort of act like we're trapping. What did he raise with though? Okay, we fold. We're actually hoping for a spade. Bit of a loose call. He didn't have the king, so I don't think we were wrong. But yeah, the ace, not really the card we want to see. Yeah. And this was ace of spades. It's probably a good thing it wasn't. It's in trouble. Alright, pocket eights. We'll just call for now. Let's call with pocket eights. We should shove here, actually. And we're gonna shove, guys. Pocket eights. We're gonna try. We're gonna flip. Let's go. We're not scared. Hopefully with good reason. Flipping. No! Teens! Oh, back to hearts doesn't help us at all. We literally need an 8. Oh, we ran into 10s, guys. 10s. What 10s? Oh, shame. Oh, that's rough for him. Ah, man. But you can see by my face that I'm more happy than sad. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, guys, that wasn't because I wanted to be ugly. That was I was laughing out of joy. I'm just gonna fold after that. Whew, we get pocket eights. 4 grand is 4,000 is a big raise, but you know, he could be pulling a move. We definitely understand an easy call from him, especially after we just called the 800 raise and then shoved. I mean, the chances that we're trapping the big blind are so low. And yeah, I thought maybe we'd be flipping or something. Let's take a chance. And we were not flipping. And we hit the 8 on the river. Okay, guys, there you go. We've delivered a bad beat, which we're happy with. Sad for him, but it's been sad for us a lot of times, and that's how the game goes. And or at least it's been sad for us before. And yeah, that was a good one. We'll take it when it's in our favor. Can't just take the bad ones. Yeah, that was a good one. Okay, we're gonna fold. I'm gonna get my tea. Oh, got to finish making it. Be back. Tom Places. Oh wow, I thought we were back. With the all in. It's Jack, Ace 9. Ooh, Queen Jack gets the flush. No one had a king. What was that? The 3 were all in or what? Come on. I need to go get my tea. There's been a lot of action now. Wow, that was such a nice river. Wow, that was crazy, guys. We're gonna raise 9-8. That was crazy. Happy to get it folded, actually, to be honest. Yeah, and it does, so we're very happy with that. Less happy after seeing the flop, but we can't complain. Guys, I'm gonna fold this one. I'm gonna go get tea. Ace point middle position. Could have called. Oh, it's us again. Okay. We're gonna call. Okay, suited 7-6 in second under the gun. Does get re-raised, and we will fold. That is the danger of calling under second under the gun like that, but probably not going to get someone raising with something that's not really good, because could get called or re-raised by the person who limped first. Stirring my tea here because I don't want to be running up and down. There we go, we get one call, one fold. And we hit top pair. You may not believe us, but we really did hit it. We're really, really trappy if you call this with like aces or kings. We have to call him even if he goes all in here. We don't have to, but I won't fold it. Okay, now it's scary. Cool. What do you want? All in, obviously. Probably. I mean, if he's got a 5, ouch. Guys, you think he has a 5? Having shuffled the chips, putting on a play. What do you think he's doing? He could have a 7, that's what we're hoping. Otherwise it's a 5. We're calling. It's a bluff. Okay, look, we had the protection of the fact that we had a big stack. But we did hit top pair. Actually, us being the initial raisers, he's expecting us to have the cards that he's got, and him having just called, we're expecting him to have the cards that we got, type of thing. So funny enough, that flop was good for us. Yeah, so that worked out. Wow, what a nice hand, guys. Things running well at the moment. I can't remember if we have a bluffy image here. I don't think we do. But I'm still a bit hesitant to be doing some bluffs. We're making money by not even bluffing at the moment, so that's cool. It's not always like that. But at the moment, things are going well for us. 7-4. We'll call. We're on the D. Big pot. We'll give it a try. Oh man. We deal with the re-raise, so we will fold. We're not gonna go to. Oh, then again, if we get 2 callers, how crazy would that be? That's a lot of money to pay. Okay, good, one folder makes us feel better. We would have 4, but I mean, you can't just completely ignore those raises. Okay. Could easily be aces even. We're happy to fold. We're nearly out with 8s. And we hit an 8 in the row. That was so nice. Wow. What are the chances? Look there, it's like, okay, it is a black card. That's an 8. That was good. What? Oh. Good, good, good. Would you try? Oh. Queen 2, ouch. Pocket 4s. Oh, okay, it wasn't that expensive. It was a big pot. But cool. 7-handed, 6-2 suited. We'll try. Re-raise, we will fold, I think. Yeah, we'll fold. Again, against a big stack. Really big stack. Don't get too carried away. We'll raise this one. Show a little bit of might behind it. Come on, Mathsy. No, when I say come on, I meant fold. But we're not going to let him do that to us all the time. We're the big stack. We should be dominating. Ooh. We get a wheel draw. Not the best. We got a king. I don't think we put him on an ace, actually. This is obviously very dangerous barreling like this. But I think if it checks here, we're betting on the river. Of course, if we hit on the river, it's even better. Okay, we fold. Oh, we lost a little bit there. We did lose a bit there, but we two biggest stacks. You don't really want to be taking each other on too much, but we can't let him re-raise us every time. We've got to play. We just don't want to lose too much. We do want to play. But we can play against everyone and hopefully grow our stack. Let's see. We'll just call the raise. Check. We've got a really good hand, but he could have an ace. We'll fold this one. We didn't really lose too much for it, so we're not sure. Especially with the ace on the river. Did he have an ace? Does raise again. We'll fold. There we go. Someone re-raised him. We would have called that, by the way. It's only 900 more. We would have seen what it looked like. Okay, what's he doing this with? Pocket fives. No problem. And he flops the five. Wow, oopsie daisy. Our big stack there has gotten more. Not that much more. Flipping against ace king. And he not only holds, but he hits. Okay, brand new table. What are the dynamics? We've got one, love you too much. Love you too much with 62. That's about our stack, so that's fine. Okay, let's see how the dynamics of this table go. Oh, he does have a 12% VPIP, so that's low. So I don't expect too much pushback, but it could happen. So even though they're on our left and we have to be careful, we'll watch. We may not be facing too much trouble. Pocket queens. Let's make it 2000. It's our first hand at this table. Okay, so big stack folded. We get one caller. Wow, we get two callers. Technically a good flop for us, technically a good flop for them. What have they got? Someone have flopped a set or two pair. I mean, guys, I don't think we're unhappy with this. We'll call. Why do we call? What could they have that's better than ours? Maybe they hit a 7, maybe they hit a 4. I think we have to call this as well. I mean, you could have an ace for sure. This could get very expensive for us. Wow, and another call. What are they calling with? We just want this to check through, guys. I'm calling. Two pairs, oh wow, full house. What on earth, guys? Full house versus a flush. We had queens. What hands did they get in small and big blind? What a turn. Wow, what a flop. Ouch, we knew we were in trouble actually. Could have avoided it, but we're going to box them anyway. A lot of boxing happening today. Look, we can't complain after we got the 8 on the river, but it wasn't really a bad beat. It did look like we were beat. We could have shoved on the flop. We would have got the ace-4 to fold. Wouldn't have made a difference. If the flush draw had called, then I'm sure they would have. Ouch, that was a rough hand. Everybody got something there. It was a good flop for us. Then the ace came, not that good. Then the river comes. Oh, guys, we want to keep on going here. Don't tilt here. Oh, well, fine, we can play. We can play still. Because Jack 6 of hearts was good. Yes. Yes, it was. Told you it was. Might even get the flush. No, we don't. Yeah, that was a cruel run out. Yeah, when the ace came on the river, then we like, maybe they don't have. What must we do? Maybe he's committing to a barrel. Maybe he's got, I don't know what. Ace 4. Just the ace was enough. Flush on the turn. You know, maybe he's trapping. Can't blame him, really. Oh, ouch. That was just sad. That was sick. It was a nut flush on the turn as well. What were we in that hand for? Pocket queens. We didn't raise them enough. Wanted some value, but yeah. Ugh. You don't expect to be losing it on a flop like that. Alright, well, this could help us. We're definitely going to check the nuts. What a great flop. Rainbow flop. We got the nuts. I think we just check this. I don't think it's going to improve for anyone. We've got a 10 of hearts. Hope they make a move. There we go. Put those chips in. We've got the nuts still, so we're still winning. We'll re-raise. Let's just get the pot if we can. Oh, he goes, okay. We got the nuts. We're all in. He calls. What's he got? Pocket threes. Okay, we just don't need the board to pay. Anything else? None? Oh, come on! Wow, that's terrible, man. Oh, okay, we gave someone a bad beat and we got a bad beat. Oh, we flopped the nuts, we trap. He hits a set on the turn. Even that we're not worried about. And then the board pairs on the river. Like, just analyze that hand and you see how bad that was. That was just sad. Oh, that was just sad. Guys, we went a bit haywire in the beginning, which was fine. We came back from it. A lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. Obviously, we bailed out before we even cashed. That's fine. We'll hopefully get on the next one. We're going to do a big one next. About 10 minutes, $2.50. We're going to give that a go. First $2 of the day gone. We had quite a bit of action. That was quite a fun sort of game, I think. A little bit disturbingly frustrating, I suppose. I don't know. Comfortable. Wow, what a flop that other one was. What a turn. Turn gives the one the nut flush. I mean, we could have got out at the turn, obviously we know that. Turn was definitely a reason. We should have actually just folded on the turn. Got too attached to our pocket queens, maybe. Didn't confess that, but anyway. So we could have saved ourselves cash there, and then yeah, that was just a bad beat. Now that was just a bad beat. We just had the nuts. I think it was a bad beat. Yeah, we flopped the nuts. We wanted some value. We were happy to get it all in on the turn because no matter what he had, we were ahead. We were either splitting or ahead. There was zero hands beating us at that point, so there's nothing we could have done. There, we're happy to get it in. Basically, nothing. It's just don't want to risk it, but we're ahead. We want to get it in. And yeah, we would have chipped up very nicely. But the board paired on the river. I think he had three cards. They could have paired on the river. Yeah. And last three for quads. Four of a kind. He didn't get it. So yeah, I don't know. It just feels so wrong to end the recording already. You know, got to sort of like cool off there. Like that was just sad. Flop the straight. Board doesn't pair, so we know we're not against a full house. Could be against a flush draw with hearts on the turn, but we have the 10 of hearts. So it's okay for us to trap. He raises. We re-raise him quite a bit. And he goes all in, which we're really happy for. And yeah, most of the time we should be winning though. So This time we didn't. That's why this whole challenge that I'm doing here, is really a long-term challenge. 365 days, not even 365 games, 365 days. So we have a lot of games to play. Sometimes those are not going to work for you, sometimes they are. We should have been out with the 8s against the 10s. But we delivered a bad beat and we got a bad beat. So that's the end of that. I'm going to stop talking and I'll see you all shortly.